So we talked about edits and views and massing, and now I'm gonna show you guys a few circulation tools. I'm gonna make it quick because I know that by now you guys should be able to figure out stuff easily. So let's just go back and bring my my wall setting back. Okay. So I just want to show you how to put in stairs and ramps and that kind of thing. So under architecture, similar to walls and doors and other things, you have stairs, ramps, and railing, and it's very simple. So if you want to do stair, it gives you two options: stair by component and stair by sketch. Stair by component is a lot easier, and that's usually what people do. So you just go there. It will give you the option to draw your runs, and you can define which level to which level it needs to go. It will calculate based on the type of the stair that is up here, how many risers you need, and then if you have other types of stairs loaded in your file, you will be able to select from them and just simply draw stair. You can do a straight one, or you can do one in multiple pieces. It will automatically connect, but if it doesn't, you can always draw your landings too. Like that. You will bring it in and you will finish. So that's how you would draw stair. Right there. So the other thing you could do is to edit this stair through some sketching tools. So if I go to my level 1 view again, and I select my stair, and I say I want to edit my stair, and I want to convert this to sketch mode, it will give me a warning, but it will do that. Now I can edit the sketch of this, and as soon as I pull things out and say OK, it will just follow what I've decided for it to do, and will calculate the rest based on it. So I'll just delete that and do a new stair. So just to recap, so you can draw runs here. So you do a run from there to there. You do another run here. If you want to align with your wall, you can do that, and you can align that with your wall again. And then you have this guy. You can say convert to sketch, and then you can edit your sketch. You can maybe move this out to there, and this guy can come out a little bit too. You'll say OK. As long as it can fill it, it will fill. If it can't, you may need to in your sketch mode just extend all these, or maybe define a better boundary for it. And you have your boundary, your risers, and your stair path that you are different type of lines that you may want to edit here. But for now, because it's not a big change, just an angle on that will be applied. You see the landing is falling automatically, and if I go here, I want to convert this one too. I want to edit the sketch. I want to maybe just like that and make it a bit wider. It doesn't do it for me. If I trim that and make sure it is a closed loop, and if I extend to here, now it should work. There we go. So if you go 3D view, you can see that it's very easy to do stair, and you can edit this. You can put curves, you can put holes, you can do anything you want. So it's very straightforward and simple. Same thing with ramps. If this was a ramp, you could do the exact same things. You don't have any risers there for sure, but you have landings and other elements that are similar. If you select your stair, you can later on go back and change the type of it. As you can see here, cast in place or precast. And then stairs will come with railings by default. You can select the railings, you can change their types, you can change their can change their designs. If you're in a plan view, you can edit the path of a rail. For some reason you want it there in the middle, you can do it for sure. And then you'll see that in your 3D view. It is following whatever you're telling it to do, and you don't even necessarily need to keep those. If you want to delete them, you can just easily delete and do whatever your design project wants. So that's the stair. Ramp, exact same thing. Level 1, do a ramp. All the same things would apply. I can draw this and like that. And I can edit these to get a different form. That's how you would draw a ramp. And then railing, again, you would draw any kind of line that you want that needs to be connected, because if you want to do multiple railings, you need to do multiple objects. You can do that. It will be a railing. In the 3D, you see that's that. If you edit this and if you do a new shape over here, because it's not connected, it will give you an error. So if you want to do two different railings that are not connected, you need to actually draw two different railings. So I'll just copy this over here, edit that, delete this, draw this over. Now it's gonna work. Similar to walls and windows, you have this arrow that shows the interior and exterior. If because of the type of the railing you're using, the exterior and interior were different, using this you can switch between. And that's all about stairs, ramps, and railings. Last thing, I'll show that. So last thing is that if you want to edit a type similar to anything else, you would just select your stairs, and now you're facing with all these numbers you can change. You can go through and decide, but if you are using a default, because they are coming with certain standards, you can just rely and trust them and just select a type and load that in and go. If your stair is inside, so let's go there, let's make a copy of that, and let's bring this inside, and I'm gonna delete that. So those section lines too. Okay, so there, if I go to my 3D view, and if I turn on my section box there, and if I go in to see what is actually happening, and it's a very messy model environment, but if I cut it there and there, okay, I cut my stair, there, okay, I've got a stair in, there's no second floors. I'll just copy this. As I said, you can copy and paste, selected level, level 2, there you got a second level and it's not cutting through. The way to do it is to go to level 2. I don't know why, but you can't see it. You should not be able to. But okay, I'm gonna go back to my 3D view, selecting my floor. Different ways I showed how to do openings. You can just draw what you want to draw here. Either you want to, okay, I was in the ceiling floor. Maybe you want to pick the lines, say what's on the outside of my stair, select them all, and then trim, connect them, just to make sure it's a full loop. That's not connected. There, and then back to the 3D view, you can see it now the hole has been created and it's going through. Other tools you could use is to do one of these openings vertical or shaft, and then just follow the lines of the stair. It'll do the same thing. Any other questions?